The High as Fuck Podcast with your boys
Matt motherfucking Boxing Man Jackson
and your boys Jedi Joe motherfucking Cool and our boy the expert tonight in boxing and all things everything.
Yes.
JB War.
Yes. We got the war, the rank up war up on this bitch. We got JB War up on here. And he's gonna be chiming in with some things.
The knowledge about Jake Paul,
We're gonna talk
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, we're talking about
and Mike Tyson.
We're gonna be talking about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, and that's the only thing we're really talking about in this pod. But we want to send you on down to
716
Wings, baby.
Oh, go to Exotics Smoke Shop in Danville, Virginia.
We're sitting here smoking on these fucking what are these called? CBD cigarettes.
South Boston Road.
South Boston Road.
Oh yeah, it's probably Ringgold, Virginia, actually, instead of Danville.
And they're CBD cigarettes.
Yeah.
And I fucking love them. I haven't had one.
Also, go to
Tennessee.
What's the Exotic Smoke Shop behind
Exotic
Sheets?
Smoke Shop, vape shop, behind Sheets. Yeah. I'm gonna go on down there
In Danville, Virginia.
Yeah, I guess that's about all that. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Tell us what you want us to watch, review, and talk about. Our usual podcast about professional wrestling, but we can talk about anything.
Yeah,
because we are the highest fuck podcast.
Or anything. Or you can comment down below who you think.
If you have a band you think is interesting, point them out to us. If they're near us, we might go check them out.
Yeah, we might just check them out. We're going to go see... Oh, we're going to drop the news, I guess, right now. So, since we're talking about bands, you just set me up for that. So we're segueing into what we're doing tomorrow.
Our new plug that we do now for Heretics Fork Drive.
Heretics Fork Drive.
Let's talk about the guys from Hazy Mill too.
The Hazy Mill guys. Oh man, dude. There's two dudes and a chick, and they are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah,
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just a good 3-piece. Basically.
Amber Collier.
Amber and G, I thought.
And G is going to be...
Yeah.
And I'm assuming it's Amber Collier and Matt Smith, and then the same Shipwrecked Mind are playing tomorrow.
Yeah. But your boy, Jedi, Joe motherfucking Cool over here, is going to be the mascot for Heretics Fork Drive, baby. He's going to dress up as the Swamp Thing tomorrow.
The Swamp Thing.
Yes, this is gonna be cool. It's gonna be a great experience. It's gonna be, it's just gonna be a cool experience because I mean, like, not only does he get to fucking enjoy the show, he gets to be a character, which is exciting. That's exciting. So you get the don the mask.
If you have a band,
don the fucking,
and you're close to Danville, Virginia, and you want us to come out and be a party at your fucking show.
Yeah, call us.
Call us.
Yes. Call us up. Hit us up. DM us. Matt Jackson, Joffrey Killer on Fortnite. On Facebook. Did I really say Fortnite? Facebook is Matt Jackson.
Facebook.
Joffrey Killer. It's going to be in the
Jackson.
parentheses or whatever you call it. Collins or whatever.
Wrestling Mets.
Yeah, Wrestling Mets group on the Facebook.
Which, by the way, we got a person
500
that wanted to be part of our...
Already accepted.
Okay.
I already accepted them. So we're growing. We are really close to 600 on that. But
nice.
on this channel alone, we're close to 200. So all we need is 11 more motherfuckers.
11 more. And we got that giveaway we got to do if anybody has interacted with any of the videos between now and then. So we need to go back and look at videos and recordings. If anybody interacts, we have... Between us, we can find one piece of collectible that we don't really care about, and we can give away. Yeah. And we can ship it anywhere in the United States.
Something we really care about very much for the viewership.
Yeah. It's the algorithm, you know? You got to get in with the algorithm. Anyway, so our points and views on the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson right now is... I feel this energy.
Are we split like half and half, kind of, even though there's only 3 of us? Matt is like, he doesn't know what he wants to happen. James wants Jake Paul to win, and then I want Mike Tyson.
No, I don't want Jake Paul to win.
And
I want Mike Tyson to win, but logically, I feel like Jake Paul will win.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I'm feeling too.
In my brain, I think.
But I kind of do want Jake Paul to win.
My heart says
because.
Mike.
Just because.
Yeah.
My brain
I want Jake
says
to win.
Jake.
Gotcha. I feel that.
Because the way he explained it earlier.
Yeah. So
is.
What is your perspective on Jake versus Mike, James?
Mike's in really good shape for his age. It's an untested fight.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be there. He's going to be ready if it is legit and they are going to go at it.
Right.
But he's not going to be able to sustain that as long as he could when he was younger and as well as Jake Paul can. So, he's going to be as good as he once was, but not for as long as he once was.
Yeah. That's a good point.
And so if he can't get it done in the first half of the fight, first 4 rounds or so, then Jake Paul's going to be able to get out of the way most of everything he comes at him with.
I see that as a very logical solution. That's my thing. Is like, if Mike can win it in the first 3-4 rounds.
A lot of haters on Jake, and I'm not like a lover of Jake, but he's not bad as an athlete, and he's pretty decent with his movement, and he's a bigger, longer, more reach, and he knows how to use it against a shorter fighter. And, I think he can do it.
Yeah.
I really do believe.
I think Mike can do it too. I said
both of them.
I said this earlier.
Exactly.
Mike can win by KO, but he probably wouldn't win by decision. And I think Jake could possibly win by decision, and he could, luckily, potentially KO Mike Tyson.
You think he can actually KO Mike Tyson?
Yeah. If he can get it in there, I think so potentially. Like I said
too.
Earlier, the whole
been watching his training stuff like that.
Degradation of being able to take impacts over time with age, and especially because he's already been hit a lot in his career as a boxer.
One good hit.
So,
one lucky punch fucking Logan Paul.
Not one good hit. Mike's going to be gassed, and Jake's not going to be gassed, and he's going to be able to piece him up a little bit, maybe, and then get him kind of weakened, and then later on in the fight, he might try to knock him out.
If they go the distance, Jake Paul has more chance of winning for sure. I would give that to
Mike's definitely
going to get gassed in the first 3-4 rounds. Mike has to win it in the first 3 or 4 rounds. He can't go the distance.
I
don't say Jake being able to knock Mike Tyson out is like a most likely thing, or even likely, but it's definitely possible. If he can wane on him a little bit and weigh him down, hit him a few rat-a-tat times.
If Jake Paul can bring up this rabid animal.
I don't think his boxing.
He's already looking past it. He's Mike Tyson.
I don't think his boxing is not good enough to beat almost 60 Mike Tyson. I just don't see that. A lot of people do see it that way, and I feel like they just maybe aren't as well. They don't know what they're talking about. And as far as when it comes to age and sports and combat sports at that.
I'm not even thinking about it going the distance, though. In my mind, Mike has it first 4 rounds easy. Knockout punch.
I would love Mike Tyson to win, man. Shut this whole Jake Paul craze up.
Mike is going to knock Jake Paul out.
Everybody wants Mike to win, so that kind of would be best for the ratings and the whole, maybe the numbers. I don't know.
I'm indecisive. I like Mike Tyson from my childhood. My childhood is very.
All I really want is just
Mike Tyson everywhere. He bits one's ear off.
Fight, and they actually try.
I want to fight.
Just try. Just kind of stand there and not really go for it.
I don't want no bullshit. I don't want no bullshit tonight.
They gotta go for it. I want to see something.
I just watched 3 or whatever fights before this, what I'm saying, that were good.
They have been good fights. We're getting ready to watch the chick fight, too.
And that fight.
Which James is watching the chick fight, actually.
Yeah. And is it fighting yet?
No.
They ain't even fighting yet. So they are so slow when it comes to this. So when it comes to this type of when it comes to this type of fighting stuff, I might walk away from it for a minute and then come back to it, because their intros sometimes are so fucking long. But it's not like wrestling, guys. But This is a very interesting topic, and definitely something worthy of talking about, because it's fucking Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
I don't know why.
Tonight!
Hanging out with people makes me feel more stoned when I smoke. If I'm by myself smoking at home, I don't feel nearly as stoned as
really?
I do when
I
I'm
think
with
that's
you.
true, too. I think that's true. It's got to be a thing. It's an aura thing.
Taylor and Serrano.
Because I think I feel about the same
Katie
way.
Taylor
Because
and Amanda Serrano, too, playing. They're
but
meeting in the ring right now.
right now, we have Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Not right now.
No, I didn't mean right now. But I didn't even mean to say Jake Paul's name. I meant to say Mike Tyson by itself. You've got Mike Tyson, which is beyond... I said Mike Tyson.
You did?
Beyond legend.
Yeah.
Like, some people, he's at God tier.
Right.
He's the best boxer in the world.
You got Muhammad Ali, you got Mike Tyson, right? I mean, that's essentially what it is, right?
I feel like Jake Paul can knock him down.
Greatest boxers in the world.
So, there's got to be people out there that wants to shut
Vander
fucking
Holyfield
Mike
is another
Tyson
one.
up, right?
He was a legend and is good.
And I'm not talking against Mike Tyson, you know? I'm just saying, there's got to be people out there that's like, we got to shut Mike Tyson up. He can't be the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
He is the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
Nobody out there is trying to shut him up.
Mike Tyson is the baddest motherfucker on the planet.
That's why this is good. Because there's not been anybody trying to touch him.
Nobody can touch Mike Tyson.
Jake Paul is, though, tonight. So, that's fitting to happen.
That's the whole premise of The Hangover, is the fact that Mike Tyson can't be touched.
It's fitting to happen. It's fitting to happen. It's fitting to happen. Look, Mike Tyson, Jake Paul.
Especially when he has a tiger.
What's happening?
I think Mike Tyson,
this is a dream shit.
Compared to most 58-year-olds, he's going to be as good as he once was a lot more times than most 50-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I know Chris Jericho's fighting at 50-something years old.
It's not far-fetched to think that he's going to go in there and actually not have any of the degradation. I'm thinking that it's likely that he will.
He's going to go in there strong, though.
You know, especially...
It's very far-fetched to not think that he is going to be old and ring rust, and he hasn't been in fights, and, I mean, there's a lot of things that are working against him, right? Yeah.
No.
A lot of things that are working.
So there's actually that
so on both sides of it, it's like...
That overcoming shit
it's
equally
likely that he will... I think,
so,
thinking about it, well, I wouldn't say equally likely,
could
but...
win.
Pretty likely that he won't really seem any different because of he is in shape and he's a lot better than most 60-year-olds, and he's been on
and you said something about like he's gonna come out there like old Mike.
Yeah.
I mean,
he said something like that. Like you feel like he's gonna be out there.
I mean, he's probably gonna want to.
It's gonna seem like that in like the first couple rounds or whatever you said.
You know, this is like a comeback to old age.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Yeah. He's gonna want it. He's gonna.
It's like the wrestler with Mickey Rourke.
Yeah, I know.
Dude.
That's another thing I'm thinking
about.
Is the whole mindset.
Yes.
Like once you're in that ring, you're gonna flash back, right?
He is going. No,
you're gonna
think about even more so
PTSD in the ring.
I know,
PTSD.
Yeah. That's something I'm talking about.
He could have flashbacks.
Mental shit.
And he is a murderer. Like, he will kill people.
Yeah, he's badass. This dude's fucking lethal.
The adrenaline could be something else with Mike Tyson. You
know?
Yeah. He could be like, you know, after
do you
the fight...
do you think, since we're talking about all this adrenaline stuff, do you think this fight
He could go on... No. I don't. I mean, maybe a heart attack. Maybe.
No.
I don't know if anybody's talking about that one.
No, he's in really good shape. You know, I think he's on point with his health. You know, he had a scare.
You don't think he's going to get out of his head because he is...
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He could go crazy
could that be a
because he's old
I'm really
and really injure.
Tactics, you know?
Yeah, me
if
too.
he blows his load think he's like old Mike Tyson, like a young Mike Tyson again.
Yeah.
And that's probably bad for his tactics ultimately. You know, he probably shouldn't do that.
He's gonna have to go into the new Mike Tyson.
So I think a little bit slower.
But I feel like as soon as he steps in that ring and he is set,
distance management,
he's gonna set back into that zone.
Oh, you'll see it in his face, dude. As soon as the camera hits him,
he's still gonna
see it.
That's what I'm saying.
He has the explosiveness advantage, I think, on Jake. And he's just got to get close enough to then use that, slowly get into that range, and then use it. Not explode like straight in, which I don't think Mike would ever do that. Or, you know, I don't know.
I don't know, man. It's a new age. We 2024
The adrenaline
now.
on top of
crazy.
not fought in a long time. He thinks he can knock him out easily, early. And this is real thoughts, and he's saying what he's really going to do.
Yeah,
maybe he will go all out too early. It's possible.
I think he might split.
But I'm really interested to see the tactics.
Fall back into
any.
Feeling like he
like
is
a flashback.
Exactly.
He's older,
like he is the old Mike.
He should be.
Like
he
is
have
Iron Man.
He's got a lot more experience, obviously. And the only thing that makes me say Jake Paul is obviously just the age, and he's not too terrible of a boxer.
He's fast.
He's tall. He's got a lot of reach. He's huge.
He's a good athlete.
He's fast.
He's really good.
I wouldn't say he's huge, but he's a good athlete.
He is huge. What are you talking about? For his fucking size and shit,
he's a
huge.
big guy.
He is fucking. He's swole, bro. No,
not like that. I mean, just big guy.
He's
tall.
swole, bro.
He's about. I mean, we're about the same height, me and Jake Paul.
Yeah, but he's swole, bro.
He's like 20 pounds heavier than me.
This dude puts a suit on like nobody else.
But
he should be a part of the Hurt Syndicate.
I would say he's got a little bit more muscle,
This man is phenomenal.
Honestly, me and Jake Paul comparison when I was a little bit bigger is not too far off.
Yeah.
So he's about my size, weight and height. Obviously his muscle mass might look different to mine. But just comparably, I think he's a big guy.
Yeah. It's just the way he presents himself, I guess. He presents
himself
like he is a big dog, though. I ain't taking shit from this man. I ain't taking shit from him. He's been gained this shit. He's been gained this shit. He's worked hard for this shit. He is.
But what I was saying earlier,
he's a badass dude.
Mike Tyson, 44 knockouts.
Just don't like him because he's an old YouTuber. He's
22 first-round knockouts. Yeah. We're talking about Knockout King Mike Tyson.
I know.
There was a video game made about Knockout King Mike Tyson.
I know. But people are shitting on Jake Paul for his old
Jake Paul has 10 years, right? I mean,
old shit.
He's a good athlete. He has 10 years.
No one gives him flowers because
he's young.
Because he's a Paul. He's with Logan Paul. And he's got a bad rep already. Or whatever the fuck people want. This stigmatism. Or whatever the fuck it is with it. I don't like
all the fights except one.
It's fucking bullshit. You can't let this motherfucker grow.
I guess you could say maybe 2 have been actual pro boxers. And then one of them he lost.
The list of shit that
how many fights does he have, actually? Like, true fights?
I think 10.
And of those, how many are actual boxers?
Active 1.
And then how many UFC fights does he have? And how many of those?
He doesn't have any UFC
he doesn't have any.
But he fought retired UFC fighters in boxing. Like Nate Diaz, freaking Ben Askren, which was ridiculous. He doesn't know how to box. It was Anderson Silva. He beat Anderson Silva, retired. Who else?
I guess the names are looking good.
Yeah.
He fought some people, He fought some people. I don't know.
This is Jake Paul we're talking about, right?
He has 10 legit fights.
Something like that. Oh, my phone just died.
He went with the right ones too, I guess.
And how many win-loss record?
He lost 1.
1.
Yep.
Wow.
One in his career. So, I mean...
The only active pro boxer. This post-fight.
So, I mean, I would say, yeah. Jake Paul is legitimate. He's legitimate. And I've been knowing this because his workout ethic, the way he gets in there and trains, and the speed bag and all the other things that the boxers do to get ready, he's been doing good. So, I mean, for what that's worth and what I've seen of Jake's the man. And if this match, I don't want to bring
I will say he will never.
It's kind of a passing of the torch type match because Jake is really good.
It's not a passing of the torch.
Yeah, man.
Because Mike Tyson was the greatest heavyweight of his time in his prime when he was going. So to pass the torch, it'd have to be someone that is equally.
I guess so.
Equally talented right now on today's
standard. Well, maybe I should say in a sense. In a sense, then. In a sense.
I mean, just because you're bringing the
it could be his entry into the world of legitimate boxing.
In a sense, like his passing the torch.
Because,
Not an actual passing of the torch, but in a sense.
I think
because how many of those are real legitimate boxing matches?
One. This is huge.
Well, they're all legitimate, like as in sanctioned, and they were like live
versus real people. Though one of them
were actual boxers.
Were actual boxers, and he lost that match.
Yeah.
So that's really, really true tell of the tape what it is.
But from that moment, he has gained quick.
They're considered pro fights,
He's goddamn fast, bro. This goddamn dude will rat-a-tat somebody up so fast they didn't even know it happened. Let me tell you something. This man is quick. Okay? He's quick as fuck, bro. I saw him drill the fuck out of some shit. He was the goddamn dude.
You saw a YouTube short of some shit?
Nope.
For like 20 seconds? 1 minute?
No. I saw longer than a minute, dude.
I think it's going to be good.
It is going to be good. This is going to be one of the most...
Action.
This is crazy.
I'm hoping for action packed.
God.
Like...
If it's... Man.
Mike, if they go...
We got a Mike slapping Jake.
If they go beyond 4 rounds, Mike will... die. Like, he'll gas out, and he won't be able to go to the...
That's another thing I'm thinking about. Mike Tyson's
and then Jake Paul's probably going to knock him out.
Awesome. Mike's going to gas out early. Because this ain't no damn WWE shit. This is goddamn real... they gas out early, too. They run and do that shit, but this is different a little bit.
Unless it's a work.
He's in shit.
And then they'll make it go for the full distance.
He's sort of old, so...
Yeah. But, who knows? The old dog could win this fight. So his bite might be really...
Maybe it comes to a Broadway draw and they take it all 10 rounds.
Maybe it's as simple as
and they draw.
Like a logic, probability thing. How much experience is needed to be age, and how much elite of a level you got to be at that age, older age, to then add on
conquer
to that.
It's David versus Goliath in a different way.
Possible.
Because, Mike is small, so he's not a big guy, like tall. So Jake's bigger than him. So it's David versus Goliath in that way. But then if you look at it from a different perspective, Mike is Goliath and Jake Paul is David, right?
He might have enough experience and eliteness at his age to beat Jake Paul's youth and athleticism at his own age with lesser experience.
Yeah.
So Mike Tyson's in good shape. We know that.
We saw him in that Versace. So we know
everyone's saying he looks good, and everyone's saying he's in good shape, and I look at him, I think he's in great shape too.
Yeah.
So
to be the age he is, that's great because he looks way better than Chris Jericho.
That's on the outside of the endurance is going to be the tell. If you have the endurance, because he is big, he is clumsy. He's heavier than he was back then.
Mike Tyson is clumsy.
You lose endurance.
He did try to jump on a skateboard and go, oh, and fell all the way in the fuck
That's
back.
A skateboard, though.
I would have done the same thing, probably. But,
and you don't jump on a skateboard like that. Right?
Yeah, he did.
He never used one before,
right in front of Tony Hawk. Right in front of Tony Hawk. This man falls all the way back, and there's this other dude standing there, and he didn't even, right at the last minute, he put his arm out to say I did something.
To try to catch him?
Just to say he did something. It was fucking crazy because
Mike's Tyson just fell.
Yeah.
And nobody stopped him.
It was a fucking crazy clip. And right above it says, this is the guy you got beating Jake Paul.
Mike Tyson.
So it was hilarious.
He's all different pedigree.
Right.
Jake Paul.
I'm like, that's going to be funny if that means.
Like an old, freaking Rottweiler, right?
They are pretty dead.
It's probably gonna be
an old German Shepherd police dog. A retired German Shepherd police dog.
Yeah, there you go. That's gonna probably freaking
on a chain, just ready.
Yeah.
Just
the little neighborhood pit bull thinks he's bad rolls through.
Yeah, and then there's 2 dogs going at it, so I can picture this. Mike Tyson's one type of dog that's probably the most aggressive one you can get in a lot. And Jake's the one probably right behind it, maybe.
No, it's a little scrawny pit bull, but
he's the one that's joking around, but it's tough too, but
I mean,
Jake's a little jokey.
Make a little bit more sense.
Yeah, Jake's a little jokey.
But I think no. Yeah,
no, a boxer dog or a pit bull is probably about right, honestly.
Yeah.
For who?
Because they're about the same size as a German Shepherd, right?
Yeah, old retirement.
Yeah.
So who is what?
Be a good fight. I don't
So
know.
Mike Tyson's a
Jake is the pit bull, the young pit bull.
So not talking about dog fighting.
And then Mike is the German Shepherd.
Okay, so
on
we
the
don't
chain.
condone this type dog fighting.
Well, it's just an analogy and it's bad.
It's an analogy.
This is the highest fuck.
This is the highest fuck podcast. We can always
Take another hit. Take another shot.
Take another shot.
I was brought upon to speak, and this is me speaking.
This is what happens.
I like
But hey, I mean, they are kind of like two dogs in a fight, though, and out like when they're trying to be territorial. Out,
and you're thinking about a German Shepherd in his yard, dude.
Yeah, if another dog came in another dog's yard, you know how they act. They are wild.
Yeah.
I mean, they might butt fuck each other for dominance. So, I mean...
And Mike's like, come on, Jake.
Let's
just do this, dude.
This is normal.
Let's do this, dude.
Let's normalize it now. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck will happen with that. But, I am very ecstatic.
Let's just do this, dude.
Let's just do this now.
Let's just do this.
Let's do this now. Do this now. Someone's going to eat TP for the bunhole, okay? Somebody after this match is going to shit themselves.
This is my own martial art.
Somebody's going to shit themselves.
And someone's going to call your mama. Somebody
better call my mama.
But look, this is the Highest Fuck Podcast. Like and subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification.
We are them boys.
Is that how you do speed bags?
That's how he does
this
speed
is
bags.
a legit fight.
I wish y'all can see this, but y'all can't see this right now. But I wish we had a Patreon. I wish we had a Patreon.
That is scary.
If we had a Patreon, we could be recording this.
What's coming? We
could be recording what goes on behind the scenes as we record for Patreon. That's an idea. That's an idea.
You actually be legit with it.
Patreon.
Cut out these parts that are just stupid.
No, the Patreon.
And the real show.
The Patreon
but then the Patreon gets the extended director's cut.
The Patreon would be just us recording ourselves as we're recording the show.
Takes a lot of effort, though.
Because we're animated. Like, how are you moving and shit while we're talking and stuff a
technique.
lot? So I don't know. I just think that would be good content.
What about the
at some
drunken
point.
fist?
Death blow.
Like, at some point.
There's actually
we're
a
going to do
boxer.
that.
They called him that. I think his name was Emmanuel or something.
Emmanuel Samuels?
Emmanuel Samuels.
That's a good, like, NXT generated name right there. Emmanuel Samuels.
Like,
let me send that to WWE tomorrow. They'll use it. They'll use it if I send it. Now, if I was able to send it to him. Oh, goddamn, he's coming at me. See, this is why we need Patreon. This is why we need Patreon. Y'all can't see this shit. Y'all can't see this crazy wild man coming at me. But if we had another camera, you would.
Drunken fist.
Yeah, it was a drunken fist, alright.
Like, watch out, man. I gotta get to the fridge.
Oh, shit. Damn, man. See, this is stuff y'all would be able to see. We have Patreon. Woo, like and subscribe. I'm dizzy.
Wow.
So, yeah, man.
Double spin.
This is...
So, y'all can just donate to us today. Because we need that.
Donate!
We need that shit. So we can get a studio going. So we can fuck around and fuck up some shit. And smoke weed with Snoop Dogg one day.
Snoop Dogg?
Yep. Typical gamer, like, fucking got a fucking call from him. A fucking face fucking...
I want Snoop Dogg to hand me a blunt, dude.
Look, okay, so... Alright,
that's the new goal for the Highest Fuck Podcast. Snoop Dogg has to hand me a blunt.
He did that to Sinet Kai, or Kai Sinet, whatever you call his name. He did that to a streamer. He handed him a blunt this big around, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And really big. And handed it to him. And Kai's looking at it like, you can't hit this and not say pause or some shit like that. I don't know. It was something he said. I can't remember what the fuck he said. I ain't that young no more. I don't know what the hell these motherfuckers are saying. Some of their slang is weird. Like the skibbity toilet thing. I don't know what the fuck, bro.
Ohio Riz, dude.
God damn it, bro. I am the Rizzler. I am the Panther.
I got that Riz, dude.
Like, what the fuck is all this shit?
I don't know.
Ohio Riz?
Yes, dude. It's a real thing, dude.
Skibbity toilet, Ohio Riz, dude.
Who wants to have Ohio anywhere near that?
Man, don't talk shit about Ohio. I'm not trying to have the Miz at my doorstep beating me up, okay? Or fucking Dean Ambrose, bro. Or fucking Sammy Callahan, dude. I ain't trying to have this fucking noise. We love Ohio, bro. Now, fuck are y'all trying to do? We're the highest fuck podcast.
I'm not talking anything bad about Ohio.
We skibbity over here, dog.
It's just an internet thing, man.
I know it is. My son.
I don't understand Ohio.
I don't understand shit.
I'm old.
Yeah, man. I'm just like, really Sammy Callahan's from Ohio. Man, Ohio versus everyone. Has
something to do with the water.
I don't fucking know. Ohio versus everyone.
That's not the most oldest thing.
It is, dude. I just have to have the finger picks, dude.
I think that's gonna work.
You gonna use that?
I don't use that. Dinosaurs and Knives. Y'all heard a sneak peek of the new fucking washboard Dinosaurs and Knives band coming out. We're gonna have us a little banjo going. Goddamn, hit it with the bluegrass, dog. Now I bring you away, say panel.
I wanna be your dominated love slave. I wanna be your dominated love slave.
Frankenstein and drag queen dresses. I like my Frankenstein and drag queen dresses. My Dracula likes to suck my what? Yeah, anyway, we got a little crazy. We got a little goofy. That's good. Anyway, Jake Paul or Mike at the end of my fucking review of this. At the beginning of my fucking... Pre-review, yeah.
Or a prediction video.
Basically, it's the beef.
Which will probably be out after the fight's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is fine, but this is what we're starting the video off with. Okay, so I'm with, I guess, Jake. I'm going with Jake.
Did they do weigh-ins?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, that's where the slap...
That's where the winner is. They did slap each other naked. Yeah, they did that. I mean, they were in their underwear. Fucking Mike Tyson wearing Versace fucking high riders. He was wearing them fucking... They were not boxers, dude. They were fucking...
Short shorts?
They were fucking Speedos.
Mike Tyson was...
Almost damn near thongs to me.
Mike Tyson was like 228 and Jake was like 227.
And they were in phenomenal shape. Phenomenal shape.
Yeah, he had a pound on him, actually.
Wow.
Both of them phenomenal shape.
They didn't cut for the fight. They're probably putting on.
Yeah, they're trying to gain weight for the fight.
Jake Paul looked fucking phenomenal.
He
did. He looked phenomenal. The way he stood there.
They're in shape. I would say they put on the weight already. You know.
But like Mike Tyson grabbed his dick during it.
They just recently.
He did. He fucking groped himself during the fight.
Because he's the big ass dog. Dude.
He did that shit, and I was like, oh my god. My reaction was like, that's that. I'm glad he did it. So my reaction to that isn't bad. It's just like
that's the dominant big ass dog, dude.
That's Mike Tyson. He is literally showing like I can do this, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like I wonder if he would have grabbed his fucking junk in the middle of a bunch of people like that, would have been responded the same way as like Mike.
He can do it and not get looked at badly.
I wouldn't be surprised though if they didn't both like cut a little bit to just step on the scale to look a little better, you know.
Right.
And then they put on like that little bit back on to go on stage or in the fight.
Yeah.
To have that weight. They want to look better for the camera too.
Yeah, of course.
They probably were incentivized to do so.
Yeah.
Necessarily. Like, go get a pump, lose 5 pounds. Because you're already big in a day, like,
I think this one ended.
Sweat a little bit, you're going to lose a little bit of weight.
Yeah.
Just look a little better. Maybe more than 5, because they do have that to lose, both of them. I mean, I lost to, like, 10 pounds in, like, a few hours playing basketball. I'm a little bit heavier and such, so it's not too difficult. And I was in a day, I didn't really eat, I wasn't really drinking a whole bunch of water. I was younger, but I'm still in my 20s for the viewers, if you're interested in a conversation at all.
The women are just starting.
So yeah, they
because
probably,
Netflix has been fucking up.
They probably lost a little weight to step on the scales for the camera. That's my opinion. So they might be both they could be both 10 pounds heavier in the fight
I'm not in like a fucking weird zone here. Like that, the women ain't even started fighting yet.
They just started.
I know we've been
how fucked up Netflix has been.
I know we've been talking for like a freaking 35 minutes.
Just started, dude.
But anyway, so we'll see you back with the review of the show.